Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today I have a part 2 video of some sorts. So I did a video where I talked about why I don't collect prospects anymore and pirate cards for the most part. Why I don't really do modern prospects and pirate cards like I used to. And if you watch the first video in the series, you'll notice that the reason is just like, tons and tons of money was spent on pirate cards and prospects that never panned out. And it just became not very fun to keep buying cards of players and just so I could say I was a super collector or, I was trying to be, the number one pirate collector in the world. And that, to a point, got kind of silly and dumb. Now, today, what I have here is the box of the things that I collected that were of players that didn't turn out so bad, or they're modern cards of, let's say, vintage players, or, you'll see it as you go through here. Now, my number one target the entire time I was collecting, and the guy who really got me into buying modern, was Andrew McCutchen. I was in Indianapolis. I watched him play minor league ball. He was super exciting then. He won an MVP, finished, I think, second or third one time. He's a borderline Hall of Famer, in my opinion. He's a guy that, even this year had a lot of fun, for the team. And even though, he's not, the great player he once was, he's still a lot of fun to watch play. And I think he brought a lot of excitement back to Pittsburgh. So he's a guy that definitely made me want to collect pirate cards again, especially modern cards, because you got to remember, at this time I was really a vintage guy only, and also being part of things like Blowout and different forums, I got into modern cards. And so I want to show you here, this middle row is like my best McCutchen cards, and I'll show you, it's what I got here. First up is the 2004 the Aflac Chrome. So these were tough to get, these Aflac Chromes. These are almost like pre-Bowman cards, because he also had cards in 2005, but these 2004 Aflac on-card autos, this set, I forget, but they are numbered out of 125. So they're pretty rare. I forget what you had to do to get this set. This wasn't like a normal insert type set. I think you had to either go to the game, or I don't know. There's something special about how you got these. These weren't normal. Maybe they were like redemptions or whatever, but these were not, normal pack inserted type cards. So they were tough to get. Numbered to 125, and this is a 910 10 auto. Just his first autograph, his first rookie card. So it's like that special card because of that. I'll show you the back. And I've always had this card. This is like, a huge target. But it's not my favorite card. It's not my favorite card. I just wanted to say that. But it is his first card. Major card. First card. It's hard to say rookie because it's like a pre-rookie, if you want to really get down into it. Here is my favorite card, and it's not even a Bowman card. It's a Topps Chrome from 2005. His first, normal cards or regular cards came out in 2005. This is his hardest to get, non-superfractor, I guess, rookie card auto, and it is the red X-Fractor. It's a 910. 10 auto. So this card is numbered out of 25. There you go, 7 of 25. And they just are amazing looking cards. They are one of my favorite designs. And I think Topps never did this again. I don't think they ever did red X-Fractors numbered to 25 ever again. Because typically the 25s and Bowman Chrome are oranges. This is a red X-Fractor. Also, X-Fractors usually aren't rare hits. Usually it's different pattern cards. I mean, this is kind of an anomaly in the whole Topps Chrome pantheon. So it's kind of interesting and kind of cool. Very unique looking card. It's very pretty. I think anyone who's collected these cards in this year will tell you like this design really pops and is one of the best looking designs they ever did. I'm kind of sad they never did it again because it was a really cool looking set. A lot of people do not like the big silver sticker across the front. I've gotten used to it, and with this crazy design, it kind of goes with it a little bit, so I don't mind it as much, but I could see where people would say, well, I'd rather have this card because it's an on-card auto. Okay, I get it, but this design is pretty darn awesome. Next up isn't a rookie. It's my only Superfractor. I used to own two. I sold one. Kept this one because this one was in high grade. The other one came back, I think, at 5 or 6. I don't know, that damaged somehow. But here we go. It's my only Superfractor. It's a 2015 Bowman's Best Superfractor. So it's not from an extremely popular set, Bowman's Best at the time. But it's still a 101. It's still a Superfractor. Where's the 101? I think it might be on the front. Sometimes they put them in weird spots. I'm trying to think. There it is. It's right there. And it's hard to see. It's right there in that corner. Bottom left corner. So there you go. My only 101. My only 101 Superfractor. I used to have two. Now I have one. I have sold a few McCutcheon cards along the way. And I'll talk about them because they're kind of a pattern of cards I've sold. Next up, a couple more 101s. Here's a plate. Here is a 101 from his Donruss Elite. This is the they call it the black or whatever. And this is from, I want to say 2017. No, sorry, 2011. So a little bit later. It's not really close as rookie. It's just a cool 101 black status or something like that. So some more 101s. Another awesome card I have in McCutcheon's is this Triple Threads All-Star MLB Logo Man patch. And I used to have two of these. I had a museum patch Logo Man as well, which I sold not recently, a couple years ago. During kind of the big boom in this card, it was just, I had two of these. This was, I thought, the nicer one of the two, and so I kept this one and sold. And obviously it's a 101. So yeah, I kept it, and I have a museum bat as well, nameplate that I have too. It's in a box somewhere. I took it with me to a few card shows, and it's in one of my card show boxes. So I do have a McCutcheon bat as well, 101. So I have one Logo Man and one bat barrel. So I don't have a bat knob. I've never had a McCutcheon bat knob. That's the one big McCutcheon card I never really owned, is a bat knob. But I've had two of these, and I've had two of the nameplates with his name on it. I've never had his bat knob. And then here is a lot of his 05 Bowman Chrome refractor. So there's an X-fractor, numbered out of 250. Here is a regular refractor. I don't think these are numbered. And then here is a gold. One gold. The golds are numbered out of 50, I believe. Yeah. There's a gold PSA 9. There's another regular. I don't know why these are out of order. There's a blue. I knew I had a blue in there. So there's a blue. Pretty cool. I believe the blues are out of 150. Yep. So there you go. There's a blue. And then here is a Topps Chrome base auto out of 05. This is a 9. And again, the cool thing about this, and I'll kind of show you, when you throw it up against the X-fractor, there you go. So that is the rarest version of that, because I don't think there is a 5. I think the 25 is the rarest. So, and as soon as I saw that 25, that red, I knew I had to have it. That was literally cardboard less. I got my first red. I've had it twice. I had my first red at the Cincinnati card show, the Moeller card show. A guy had it down there, just out in his case. I bought it. That's a cool show for me. I remember I bought 3 cards that show. I bought that McCutcheon, X-Fractor red. I bought a 76 Johnny Bench PSA 9 and a 76 Nolan Ryan PSA 9, all on that show. So that was like a really cool show, just because like Moeller for me at that time was like a big local show, and it was cool to be able to get like cards like that McCutcheon and really cool, vintage, high grade vintage. Here's another blue raw, another blue raw. So that's 3 blues for those are counting, 3 blues. Here is the Bowman Sterling. So 2 versions of that, one with the black patch, one with the white patch. That's a 9. I think the auto goes off a little bit there on the edge on that one. That one doesn't. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, really cool. And there's the black. So this is the Signs of Greatness out of Bowman's Heritage. But the cool one here is this black. This black one is sweet. I've never graded it. And I believe the blacks are numbered out 200. There we go. 200. So again, and then what you're missing out here is I think there's a base refractor. I think there's like a base and maybe even a blue. I don't know. It's been a long time since I collected these. But this is the 200, the black. I've got the red. I got the base. So, kind of like the rainbow there. I don't have the refractor, I don't think. So here's just some, jerseys and jersey autos. This one's cool because it has the that thing there, that tells you what game it was used in. This is cool. This is from when they made the postseason. This is the year they beat the Reds. They got beat the next round. So that was cool. Here's a kind of cool quad with Trout, Stanton, Donaldson, and McCutcheon. Here's like this set right here. This is a really nice looking set. I love how they did these from, I believe this is Tribute. It's such a good job with what these cards look like. They're just really intricate looking, and for a patch card, it's just really cool to see them put that much effort in design. And we'll go through these a little faster now, because they get into a little more mundane. Here's some more patches from that same set. Kind of just a base looking jersey. Another quad with a bunch of Pirates on it this time. I think this has got Garrett Cole on it. Yeah. So it's McCutcheon, Cole, I think Polanco, and Marte. So 3 out of 4 ain't bad on that one. Really cool one. I don't have the year before, so these are that flashback refractors that came out in Finest. So the year before this, they had the 93 version, which is, they're all numbered to 25. This one is the 94 version, so I don't have the 93 version. I don't think I've ever had that card. Again, just more jersey cards and refractors. Here's a gold refractor from, I believe, 11. Bowman Chrome, number to 50. And we'll get into like refractors. Another one, another gold from the next year, I think 12. There is a black numbered out of 60, so this is a 2011. Here's a sepia tone for that same set. Here is a Panini proof, signature proof, numbered out of 5. Pretty cool card. Here is a platinum mini and a platinum mini gold, and I think, the platinums are out of 5, and the golds are out of 61. So there you go. There is the number out of 5. Another gold, and this is a red, I think, and I think these are 2014. So the reds are 25, and the golds are 50. So there you go. Pretty cool. I have a red. You can see how much I love the red refractors from my other video. So you'll see lots of reds there. Another red. Here's a PSA 10. I got this one graded myself. Kind of proud of that one. PSA 10 2012 Bowman Chrome red refractor. These are numbered out of 5. So Topps Chromes are out of 25, and Bowman Chrome is out of 5. It's just the whimsy of card collecting, but there you go. It's never out of 5. PSA 10. It's a pretty cool card. Yeah, that's why I said these are some of the good cards I have. Here's a black refractor, another black refractor, another platinum, and again, these platinums are numbered out of 10 this year, so there we go. Pretty cool. There's a purple, and these purples were numbered out of 10 as well, like purple ice or something like that. Here's a black out of Heritage. This is, we get a close-up here. Really? I'm not going to zoom in. Hold on. There we go. There is the black, and I got just some base. This is the action version. Oh, and then one of these is this right here is trying to think what variation this is. This is, I forget what variation, but it's supposed to have a print run of like 10 or 20. So I forget what variation this red back is, but or they were trying to copy it, maybe like O-Pee-Chee or something like that. I'm not sure. But here's another black refractor, which that's out of 67. Makes sense. And here's a color swap and just kind of a cool stand-up, 67 stand-up, which is one of those mythical sets that was never really issued. Then here is a cool card, a gold refractor out of 2013 Heritage, and then there is again, and so I have this rainbow because I believe I've got the base, the gold, and the black in this year. That's my 2 gold refractors out of Heritage. Oh, then I got a third one. Look at that. I have 3. I have 13, 16, and 17 gold refractors out of Heritage, and these are all numbered out of 5. 5. So there you go. All out of 5 gold refractors. Here is a rookie redemption at 09. These red hot. I just like how they looked. They're not numbered. Remember, they were a redemption. He had to send packs in or something, like a rapper redemption type set. So that is the main McCutcheon, like big time cards. Now I'll go through this little stack next, because it'll get diverse really quick. Because it's not just McCutcheons. It can go into other players. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into some, still some more gold, hot foils, and just some like base cards. So these are just like, just cards I had, I did collect some base cards along the way. Again, more base cards of McCutcheon. And there's some fun cards in there. I mean, the cognacs and some golds and some number cards and some refractors. Tops now. And yeah, so then we go into some players who play today. I mean, Tyler Glass now. So here is sort of like, obviously he was traded early on in his Pirate career, didn't do much for the Pirates. Always hurt, but he's a pretty awesome pitcher when he's on. So here's a black, gold out of 50. Here's an orange out of 25. I think this is a pink out of 35. And this is the red out of 5. So I do have the red refractor Tyler Glass now. Not the auto, but just the regular. Then there's just an auto, and then there's another gold behind it. Then there is a Heritage auto and duplicate. And there's a Key Brian Hayes minor league card, numbered out of 50. He's an awesome defender. He's just not much of a hitter. He's almost like, he's a pretty good hitter, and just like in the sense of just good, but he's an awesome defender. So it's cool that he's still, he's a Gold Glover, so he's pretty awesome. Oh, well, Sanchez, just this guy, for anyone who knows who he is, he's a piece of crap, so I should probably take this card and burn it. Kevin Newman, this is Young Ho King, again, another piece of crap, so I should probably get rid of that card. Another king. Polanco, who is no longer in baseball, so his cards. So this is kind of like take the good with the bad. More Polanco. Blake Taylor, Kevin Kramer, red. And then you get into some buyback cards. So I did throw some of these in here. So that's kind of cool. Like just some Maz cards. But here's the fun part. We get into some Topps reprint autos or Stick Row, Al Oliver, Doug Drabeck, which is from that 91 Pirate team that almost went to the World Series. There's a Smiley from it. Verdon, Tony Pena. So here's just some fun Pirate, Jason Kendall, Brian Giles, Face, Oliver. Really cool Maz auto. Some modern autos. Then here's a Paul Winter. Kind of a cool card. This is a Hobrecht Topps, pretty good Topps sketch artist of Clemente. So you can see, there you go, Top sketch card. 101. Clemente, and then some Clemente jersey and Sturgill patch auto, or patches, not autos. I wish they were autos. So pretty cool. Sturgill. Pretty cool Sturgill there. Sturgill auto. Then we end up with these. That Sturgill auto here is probably one of my favorite Sturgill autos. Is 2000 Upper Deck Legends, 99 SP, and then here's some pretty cool cards, guys. I mean, these Donruss Aqueous, right? Very mysterious. I'm not sure exactly what these are, other than their stamped Aqueous. There's a lot of people who've stated that these are all just fake. That they aren't a real thing. I think they are a real thing, just because there's too much noise for someone to be like. But I'm not sure I'm not sure that people made more of them after they were probably not supposed to be released to public. But they are what they are. But here is 2 Aqueous cards, Smiley and Drabeck. So that's pretty cool to have 2 Donruss Aqueous cards. You don't see these very often. Pretty darn rare. And then just some random Pirate cards that I had in the back, just for fun. Reese McGuire, Brian Giles rookie. So, I just threw them in there in the box. They're just part of the collection. Now, the rest of this is players who are still playing. So here is Josh Bell. And just quickly going through, there's a 25. I think the 199, but get into autos. So you can see I'm fairly invested in Josh Bell still. There's a red out of 5. Another red. There's that blue. These are supposed to be pretty rare. There is the blue. So these are they did them weird this year. So this is numbered out of 68. I think this is, the regular refractor. You can't really tell the difference between them. This one's kind of got a bluish tint to it, but that's supposed to be in the black. I don't know why they just didn't do black in that year. I think they would have looked cool, but I heard someone say they were too dark, and then the guys with the black little dots, the whole card just looked black. I don't know. Some rookie cards of Topps Black Label. These are 101s. So you remember, I think I said there's a couple of 4 types of cards. Here is a 101. 101 Platinum Mini out of Ginter. I thought that was pretty cool. Some more rookies. Just throw them in there. I love this, as I never redeem my Leaf Josh Bells, even though I paid for them. I never did send them in. Just a random rookie PSA 10. And then we go into Jameson Taillon. So Taillon was one of the last guys. Garrett Cole and Josh Bell were the last 2 big Pirate rookies I really went all in on. You can see the Josh Bell stuff. Taillon, I went all in. In fact, I actually sold some Taillon stuff. I actually had the red Bowman Chrome red refractor of his. But you can see I've still got, 1 base status, and this is numbered out of 25. then here is 2 of the base autos. And then I've got the gold, number to 5 out of Elite. So this is a pretty rare card. And then getting into the Bowmans, you'll see I got the purple, and then a base auto. 1, 2, there's 3 of those base autos. Refractor, so there's a couple refractors. Then blue autos, there's 2 blue autos. Yeah, here's an orange out of 25. So again, I used to have the red as well. Now, I don't have the gold anymore, or I don't have a gold and I don't have a red. But I used to have the red, and here's the Aflac, Sterling. But then it gets into just a lot of just random Taeyeon cards. A lot of just base rookies. And then we'll end up on Starling Marte. Starling Marte is a little underrated. I think he is always, when he's healthy, a 3 to 5 WAR player. He's just really underrated. Base and a blue of Marte. And then just a lot of cool, there's a red, I believe, to 25. So I believe that's a 25. Here's some autos. So not a ton, but I do have 1 superfractor of him. I just don't have it out. It's in a box with some of my other cards. I do have a knob of Stargell as well, a bat knob out of museum. It's in a box. Went to a card show. So, but this is the majority of it. This is like the good stuff to some extent. I mean, there's bad stuff mixed in here. I mean, Josh Bell and Taeyeon are just good major league players for the most part. They're not superstars. They're hurt. Like Taeyeon's hurt too much. He had a pretty mediocre year this year. Bell is just, he's good, but he's just, he's basically Jason Hayward or someone who hits pretty good. I think pretty mediocre fielder. Just a guy who hits good enough to stay in the league, to play on teams, but he's not a superstar. He's not all-star very much. He had a couple pretty good years. Just like Taeyeon, if everything lines up for these guys, are healthy, have a good year, they might make an all-star team again. They might do some stuff, but they're too old now. They've been in the league too long to probably put together Hall of Fame stats. The one guy you didn't see here is Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole, since he's been a Yankee, I live in New York, I have pulled all my Garrett Coles, and they are in my card show boxes. Because Garrett Cole is not hugely popular yet, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And I have tons and tons and tons and tons of his rookies and autos. So that's good, I guess. They're not that popular in New York. Honestly, Garrett Cole isn't overly popular yet. I think 1 or 2 more good years like he's had, then people will finally catch on that he is probably our generation's best pitcher, like this next generation right now, the current generation's best pitcher. So like, maybe in 2 years when he, notches a couple more seasons like he just did, then I think people will really catch on. So I'm not sad I got those cards or I'm holding those cards, but that's why you don't see him in here. This row here that has Taeyeon used to be filled with Cole and Taeyeon. So it's Garrett Cole and Taeyeon. And then once Cole was traded to the Yankees, I just pulled them all out and they're in my trade boxes now. But there it is, guys. That is the good stuff. The stuff that, for the most part, is good. In terms of at least the players got up, made some all-star teams. McCutchen is a lot of fun. I'm not sad I have his cards. And then the Hall of Fame stuff. And, the cool stuff. These Aqueous cards here from Donruss, those are cool. That card right there. That's just a cool looking card, man. So there's some cool cards here, some fun stuff. That's why this box is a lot more fun for me to open and go through than that last box, which was just a bunch of broken hopes and dreams. This is definitely a lot more fun, but still tons and tons of money is tied up in this box here. And I wish I didn't have all these Josh Bells and Taeyeons and some of this other stuff. I wish, McCutchen is fine. I'm glad I have him, but really that's about it. And then the vintage autos and all that stuff I'm okay with, and the aqueous cards, that kind of stuff. But, overall, I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. Eventually, I got to sell some of the stuff because I'm not adding to it. I don't care about it as much. So I don't know if, this stuff has more of a chance of selling though than the last stuff as well. That's another thing too. So, but that's it, guys. That is the good stuff of the modern pirate cards I used to collect. Let me know what you think. I know it's a lot of stuff, but hopefully you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.